This is the true story
Not in 5 years.
of 4 bitter boys
It's in the title.
picked to do a podcast and have their conversations taped
Well, that was the question. What the hell did you do?
to find out what happens when people stop being polite
Well, okay, what can you do for me?
and start getting bitter. This is BBP.
Happy anniversary, boys.
Ah, it's been a while.
What'd you get me?
Nothing. Same thing you got me.
What's
Typical anniversary.
what is it? The paper? What's the second anniversary? Is it the diamond?
Not the diamond.
No, I think the first is paper.
Paper, yeah.
Second,
Anything?
I mean, the fact that he didn't get me anything just pisses me off.
Well, come on now. He's a part timer. What do you want from him?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
who's a part-timer?
Lately, I feel like I have been.
I know you've been on the road. You've been a hard traveling hero.
Yeah, something like
Oh,
that.
it is cotton.
Oh,
I got you some panties.
well.
Yeah.
We selling them up on the store?
Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, we can put that right up next to the
The dog?
the dog stuff.
If we make it next year, it's leather.
Oh, getting a little, well, that's when you need the spark. You gotta put the spark back into it, so you get a little weird.
And then the
that's a
fourth
great
year is
idea.
silk.
Ooh,
You know, after.
I mean, this is fantastic. I mean,
Oh no, that's the UK.
are we?
In the US, it's fruit and flowers.
fruit and flowers.
Well, you got Sour
So-
Patch jelly beans.
They're
and
delicious.
clothes.
Edible arrangement, and you're good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Oh, good
So
God.
2 years today, we posted our first
2 years today.
pre-video.
2 years today?
Yeah.
Today.
Today.
That was on my
Today.
Facebook memories.
Was I actually on that show?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were on
you
the
were there from
first.
the beginning.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Then you took a hiatus.
Back when we were a one medium platform of audio.
Yes.
Now you get to see our gorgeous faces.
Sorry.
Live on the
Jesus.
internet.
I don't know about that.
Where everything's free.
No, we can't.
Almost
We can
not
see
today.
The screen right there, you can see us.
What?
We almost didn't today.
I know.
Well, I know.
I
That was-
posted that too.
That was.
I said
it was,
that. I
it
said
was
that thanks
a
to
close
him and
one.
some duct tape and a hammer,
know.
we got on.
He did the virtual duct tape.
He did something over that.
I don't know what he did.
I thought it was just the magical beans.
He made sweet love to that computer.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey there, baby.
Jesus Christ, man.
He was all like 0100100.
Did he do it like a Barry
0110110.
Yes,
Barry-
I was singing clutch to the computer. And it was working.
Wow. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
So we've
Make
come,
sure it
we've
speaks
come a long
binary.
way, gentlemen.
No, we haven't.
We have?
No, we haven't.
Well, we switched like location 3 times. So
Okay,
I
we
mean,
switched location.
and it's like an hour and a half to get here. So I hope we've come a long
We've
way.
gone a long way.
hour and a half. What does he walk?
Apparently, it takes me
Jesus
like
Christ.
17 minutes to get back into your
Not from
area.
his house. It
No,
don't take seconds.
You know
get
when we
another
first
5.
started, how long it took me to get there?
Yeah.
0.
0. Yeah. So
How long did it take Patrick?
35 minutes?
How long does it take you now?
26 minutes.
There you go. He's got some catching up to do.
I guess if we add them all together, it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well.
Just take the pay money, the money that we get for the shirts, just put that in your gas tank.
Oh, great. Now I'm losing money.
Well, maybe you'll start promoting it.
What do you mean? We promote it every week. We're going to promote it right now.
We are, but I
You
think
know what
there's-
you need to do?
What?
Decals on cars.
Yeah.
All 4 of us drive. I drive all over the state.
That's
We'll
true.
put Bitter Boys stuff
I don't
all
want
over
to
our
slap
car.
this shit in my car.
I don't either.
Yeah.
People will be like,
Well, I think the other
bitterboys.com.
thing-
What the hell is that?
The other thing we need
Tell
to
me
talk
how my
about,
driving is.
Wow. Yeah. 1-800 go yourself.
Wow.
Wow, Patrick.
Patrick.
It's not very
Settle
nice.
down.
I know WrestleMania was a few days ago. Calm the hell down.
I'm still on a high.
Don't worry, we'll
Calm down.
We'll get to
about
it. We'll get to
We're
it.
going to get to
I'm
that.
sure
We're
we
going to
will.
get to
Once we get our numbers up and we're like, we have too many people watching,
I
We
think
will.
that might be right now.
we will. We got 6.
All right. But I do think about the spread shirt that we do. We
Yeah.
don't tell people that they can customize stuff, and I think that might help. Because like,
What do you want
you
them
got
to
your
make?
hat? No, but like you got your hat. I did the shirt where like I got the logo on the front, but I could put my name on the back. And you can
Oh,
pick
yeah.
out different stuff.
You
There's
can-
a lot of customization.
you
Is
can
that,
make
is
yourself.
that so when you go somewhere and you can't remember your name, you
yeah,
ask the
people
guy
can be like,
behind
hey,
you,
yeah.
hey, what's my name?
You can put a message on the back.
I'm on the
and do you
show.
go like this? What's
Seriously.
my name, dude?
Yeah, so if you want to be an honorary bitter boy, go to Spreadshirt. No, it's shop.spreadshirt.com/bitterboys.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
And we're
So-
back. And professional. Very professional. We are.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we discuss
Something
what
like
segment
that.
one?
What?
Did we discuss what segment one? Did I miss that?
No.
Oh,
No,
cool.
we don't discuss anything. You already know that. Everything's fly by the seat of our pants.
Yep.
We don't have any clue what the hell we're going to talk about.
Sweet.
No,
And we can order new pants on Spreadshirt.com.
Heyo.
we could order pants.
I like that. You
can order anything.
You get like
It is
Mouse
happy
pads,
anniversary.
mugs.
instead of getting like pink on the back, can I get like lovin's on the ass? Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can get some man lovins on your ass.
yeah.
Heyo.
That's just a high five.
Hello, yeah, I'm high fiving it all day. Oh, good
right here.
Lord. That,
Whoa, settle down there.
I'm
Sean.
sorry.
I thought I was the one that was excited.
he gets
there.
all
What's
excited over there.
I do.
anytime
I
he's talking
punched
about
the
my ass and
microphone. It
lovin'.
is.
I
That's
know.
all.
So yesterday,
No,
I jumped on. I was bored, so I turned on the little TV,
box of TV?
the little box of
Yeah.
television there, and there's a reboot going.
Oh yeah.
And,
I've seen it.
And someone mentioned it, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check out the new Roseanne.
Did you watch the first episode?
I watched all the first 4.
Oh, you've watched all 4?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn, you're really into it.
You know what?
Braver
I
man than
went
me.
in with minimal expectations.
Mm-hmm.
There was quite a few chuckles.
So you don't like it?
I got through the first episode and was like, if I wanted to see this, I'd go on Facebook.
Well, I mean, that's the point of it.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Well, I mean, that's every show now.
You know what? I just want you to know something. Over the last couple months, I'm really sure he's become the bitter guy on this show more than you.
No, you are still the most bitter.
Was he second?
Yes,
then?
he
Oh,
is.
okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, come on. I never cursed out
absolutely.
Mickey Mouse.
And by the
Disney
way,
World.
I'm not that bitter. Let's ask the fans. They're going to say you.
No. We can't
Why?
because they're all your friends.
That's my point.
That's a good point.
So, okay, so did you see it, Patrick?
I've seen the first 3. That was all that was available on my on demand.
Okay.
It's not that bad. Like, you know what Roseanne is. They're white trashy.
Did you watch the original show at all?
I wasn't a fan of that either. So,
I wasn't a
You're
huge
not
fan
gonna
of the
either.
original.
yeah.
And you got to get by the first episode because the first episode is all politics. And then from here on out, it's not.
Okay, well,
That
that
was
was
the
done
first
now.
They
episode.
still
It's
get
sprinkled in,
into
but
it,
it's
yeah.
not.
It's
all
not.
about it.
Like, the first episode was a
Heavy.
lot of it.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, that's why Jackie and Roseanne weren't talking anymore.
Right.
So,
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you get past the
I-
first one, it's not
It was
20 minutes of that.
Yeah, it was
like
a lot of politics. Like, some of the dialogue was kind of clunky, and I didn't really like that.
I did
And-
make that mention to the wife when we were watching it. Is like you could tell who has been acting still,
Yeah,
and who hasn't.
And
who
man,
has-
whew,
Becky, she hasn't really
yes,
been.
yes.
Roseanne really hasn't been. So
That's
her
true.
lines are a
a
little
clunky.
But like Darlene, she's been acting still, so
Yeah.
hers were
And,
good.
John
It's
Goodman,
like,
Goodman,
it's like a
John-
Big Bang
John
Theory
Goodman.
reunion mixed into the show.
Yeah.
It was.
Has he been on yet?
I
didn't
think
see
so.
episode 4.
I think it
Not
was
yet.
4 that he
No,
was on.
not
'Cause he
4.
wasn't on the one I
Have they
watched.
He's
mentioned
supposed to be
him
in the
yet?
next one, episode 5.
Yeah, he's
Is
not
he
on
on?
yet. He will be.
He will
Is
because
he
they-
the father of the kids?
Yes.
Is he?
He is.
Yes.
So I didn't know that.
I from what I hear, he
Yes.
wants to do more, but they couldn't for the first season because of Big Bang. The
Right, so-
scheduling
well,
didn't
well, Big
work.
Bang had no issue with him doing,
No,
But it's a
they
matter
all
of
did-
scheduling it.
but
yeah.
it's just scheduling. Yeah.
I mean, so
But
far,
did they
it's-
say that he's the father?
He is.
I
I,
haven't-
mean, I believe in episode...
They haven't said it.
No, but in episode 8 or 9, the daughter was born... Or season 8 or 9, the daughter was born of the original timeline.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't remember that. That's all.
And yeah,
I-
mean,
you know
I think
what?
it's pretty
I kinda-
established that he's
I
the
kind of
father.
stopped watching that last season. If that's what you're saying, it was in the last season.
no, it was
believe
before
so.
that
Was it? I don't remember that then.
because he died at the
either,
end
but-
of 8. 9 was the whole.
Who died? Oh, Dan.
Dan died. Yeah,
Yeah, you died. We're gonna
you're
kill you
wrong.
off the Bitter Boys.
Oh, thanks.
but
Go lay on
then
the floor over
the
there.
whole season.
worry.
9
All right,
never
guys, I'll see you at
happened.
the reboot.
It was all a dream.
Is
I
it
mean,
the
but
Team
they-
Morbid
It's
Boys?
a
Actually,
bad
didn't
one
die.
too.
They did keep true to the show. Like Dan's still
it was
Dan.
strange how they try to like oh, that him dying was just in the script or a
Well,
play.
now,
or
yeah, now
whatever.
it was. Originally, it was. I thought it was going to be a dream, but now we find out that it was like some script that she wrote for her show, and it was
Like
it was
a
made mention.
book manuscript.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think they missed a beat.
No, it really hasn't.
I
No,
was
when,
just
when,
like,
once you got past the political jokes,
yeah.
it just it
And
felt
Dan
like
just
it
being
felt like back in
Dan
the
and
day.
Roseanne being Roseanne.
I will say that I I'm glad that they brought Sarah Chalke back in as the role of the woman that wants to have Becky be the surrogate.
Yes.
But I wish they wouldn't have brought back the original Becky and just had Sarah Chalke play Becky, because she was always better in my opinion.
Yeah. Hopefully they're just not a main part of the show.
Because she's not a very good actor.
It really
the one that's doing it
seems
now.
like the show, I've only seen 3 episodes. It really seems like it focuses on Darlene. Like the whole show seems like it's Darlene.
Yeah.
And
Well, because that's the kid
everyone
aspect.
else, like Roseanne's supporting cast. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Because this is going to be the whole. Now you got Grandma and Grandpa bar or Roseanne. And,
What do they call her?
Dan.
What did her granddaughter call her?
Mama Rose.
The
Grandma
crazy
Rose.
redneck.
Oh, hillbilly.
Hillbilly, that's what it was. That was great.
Hillbilly.
Was that the one where he dumps her head? That was great.
And
was
then when
great.
Darlene's like, "How did you do it?" She's like, "It's pretty
Yeah,
easy."
you just grab by the neck. He doesn't know, but yeah.
All
You'd like it.
right.
But
Watch
it's
it.
really
Watch
not
it.
bad.
Okay.
I
It's
think
really
it's
not
I
terrible.
think it's
better than
a
I expected. Actually,
There's way worse television out there. Trust me.
well, the way it fell off the cliff in the last couple of seasons, like you were saying, I kind of was like, is it going to be more of the same, or is it more of the original?
Well, you also have like, what was it 17 years, 15? How long was it been off?
It's been off for a while.
20, I think they say in the show.
I mean, you
I
have all
also-
that time of technology has gone from, leaps
Crazy,
and bounds.
yeah.
Things in the world have gone
I
leaps
did-
and bounds. So now you can take their humor from what it
that's
was
cool. I
to
didn't
like
know that.
modern.
Sarah Gilbert is the one that put the reboot together.
I believe it started with John Goodman was on The View. Is that the one that Sarah Gilbert's on the panel
yes.
of?
Yeah.
And they were doing like a joke skit or something on that, I heard, and that kind of spawned. And I think Roseanne had always had in the back of her mind that she wanted to do something, but I think John Goodman and Sarah Gilbert getting together kind of really sparked it to.
Well, because you
first-
can't have the show without them.
Right.
The first 6 seasons, I would say, I always thought the show was good because it was way more realistic than any other type of show out there.
Yeah, it wasn't a cookie cutter sitcom. Like it wasn't the.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a
Cosbys
cookie
or-
cutter. It wasn't the father's a doctor, the mom's a lawyer, Cosby Show, obviously, or whatnot. It was this guy works hard. They struggle paycheck to
multiple
paycheck.
jobs.
The house
Yeah.
looks like a normal goddamn house, not a mansion or anything.
I do feel like they were trying to hit a little too much with the casting, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, but it's fine.
What are you trying to say, Keith?
Well, that
You
they
wanna
kind of
explain
had
it
a
a
little
little
of
bit better?
everything. You have
I think
the
that's what they're
boy
trying.
who is
Cross-dresses.
cross-dressing,
Yeah.
but still identifies as a boy, and then you have what was it, DJ's kid is mulatto. So I mean, it was a lot of.
The show is talk.
I
guess not the View.
yeah,
whatever.
I don't watch any of that.
Ben's correcting us over here.
But,
He said
That's what his wife. Yeah,
tells
but his
him.
wife's not watching the show. So how do you know?
You mean when he's home watching it? Breaker!
But I did do some research on it, and I guess there was a storyline where DJ and the mother of the daughter that's overseas or whatever was a black girl in his class that he had a crush on, and he tried to kiss, and there was some storyline. So they were just kind of perpetuating that.
So they're just going to leave it at okay.
Okay.
It just
So
I don't know.
So
if
it's not
there's-
like they just randomly
I'm cool
said, "Hey,
with it
let's,
all,
let's
man,
put
because-
him."
No, I didn't care. It was just like a shock all in one
Yeah.
episode of like
Well, when he walks in with the
redneck,
baby,
liberal
or not
Jackie,
the baby, but the little girl,
and then like I was it was like
It was almost stereotypical the way that they did it.
But I like that second episode where they tried to change the kid, Dan and
Yeah,
Roseanne.
no, that was a great
But then they
episode.
just realized,
Dan's line at the end was the best.
Yeah,
Yes.
the whole point of the episode is
Yes.
that this kid is tough enough; he'll be fine.
yes,
Yeah.
that was an excellent
I
episode.
did pop for the joke in the first episode where he's like, "Oh, I like your nail polish." Like that's drywall, son.
Wait till you see the second episode.
Okay.
'cause
All right. Well, I'll give it
as
a
a
shot.
parent, you don't know what you're going to have to face.
Right.
And when you
Right.
see that, that's it.
No, it is.
I don't know. I like it, man. I think it's
like
damn
it.
good.
I think they're
reboot.
doing it well.
Yeah.
Unlike the Boy Meets World reboot,
Yes.
which was
Because
just god
we all
awful.
wanted to like it, and it was, but
we
it
didn't
wasn't.
all want to like it. Well,
You don't give a flying crap, bitter boy.
I'll put it on if I want to go to
Jesus.
bed.
What Boy Meets World?
Yeah. Take a nice nap.
this guy.
Am I right or wrong?
This guy.
Has he surpassed me yet?
No.
I think you're wrong. Corey, is he surpassed me?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe. Patrick,
Don't
answer the damn
don't give
question.
me involved in this.
I've seen our back and forths on the
Hey, that's just
the old,
because I'm
text
goddamn.
machine.
I'm I'm very like passionate about this damn thing, while the rest of you are not. So, whatever.
I got passion.
Wow.
Show me some passion.
He spreads it out a bunch.
I'm tired.
Many activities.
So, what else would you like to see rebooted? Anything?
Well, we got Fuller House.
Which wasn't bad.
Which is okay, but it's
if
not
you like
great.
the original, I think you like that. I mean, it's one of those things where like not much has changed.
This is gonna sound weird, but when I watch it, and it's gonna sound really weird, but I can't relate to it. The original show was Joey, Danny, and
Well, it's not for you, Chris.
you
Jesse.
get my point. Jesse, thank you. And it was the three guys, and that's the storyline based around them. And
But now it's the three girls.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, they did that with Last Man Standing. It's Home Improvement.
Yeah.
No,
but now he's got three girls.
Yeah, but he's still the center.
Ghostbusters, too.
He was still the center of attention.
Oh God,
They did do it,
And they're doing it with the Ocean's 11, with Ocean's 8.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
They're doing something. I don't know. So anything. What do you want to see rebooted?
We got also coming up, which I hear is in the works, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes, that's going to be on
CW, right?
Yeah, but that's not really like a reboot.
Is it going to be Sabrina the Middle-Aged Witch?
No, it's teenage.
She was Sabrina the Middle-Aged Witch during Sabrina
I mean,
the Teenage Witch.
I can't stand all these shows.
I wouldn't say she was middle-aged, but she was a young
She was
adult.
close. She was probably like 35.
Well,
She
it's
was
like,
not 35.
She's my age.
I tried
Jesus.
watching
I'm just
Riverdale,
saying.
and I can't buy any of those kids in high school.
I don't know what
Like
that
they're
one
all
is.
37. I don't.
The Archie thing. They're not all 37.
Okay,
They
they're
look
33.
it.
But anyways.
Well, it's kind of like Friends, like when they were talking about the last season, and they're like, "What do I do? I'm 32," and I'm like, "Really? 32? You were 32 8 years ago."
How long has the show been off the air?
No, quite a while.
Well, how long?
I don't know. Why are you gonna put me?
Maybe
on
they
the spot?
were 32.
No, they weren't.
Well, how old were they then?
I don't remember.
I think you're making things
You have a
up.
computer right in front of
Yeah,
you.
it's just
I know, and you
the
look
Google
everything
machine
else
is
up
literally
on
in
the
front
damn
of you right
thing.
now.
Oh my God. So, what do you
Fine.
want rebooted?
Fine.
He's gonna use the phone.
Now I can't talk.
Friends?
I'm gonna have to do this. No, I don't want a Friends.
I'm
reboot.
gonna say
Well,
something.
you said Friends. That's why I asked.
That's not gonna be a popular thing.
Well,
All right.
anything you say is not going to
This
be a
is true.
popular
Hold
thing.
on there, pal.
Okay.
I've got two shows.
You've got two.
two.
Now, when I say reboot, I mean like Roseanne.
All right, Friends
Original
ended in
cast.
2004,
Original cast.
so 14 years ago.
Yes.
Yes, so Jennifer Aniston would have been 36. So
Boom.
And Matt LeBlanc was
32 is
born
not
in
really that
67, so
Right.
he is
51.
51 minus the 14.
37. So it's really not that far off.
Excuse us while
You
we
were
do
making it
math
out like he was in his
on
40s.
the,
Carry the
show.
two.
So stop.
Carry the
So-
two.
So you got two
Actually got
shows.
Two
two
shows.
Reboots.
Reboots.
Real cast.
Yep, same
Everyone
cast.
returns.
Everyone returns.
All right. Magna
Cheers.
PI.
Yeah, Cheers is what I was thinking of.
Cheers.
Yes, I like
PI.
Cheers. I like this pick. Cheers is a good pick.
Cheers is a great pick, except for you closed the bar down.
You can reopen a bar.
Yeah, but if Dan Connor can
Technically,
come
he
back
did.
from the dead, Sam Malone can reopen Cheers.
That's damn good.
He did actually when
They brought back Hawaii 5-0.
when Diane left the show.
Should have not.
Sam
wasn't
had to
bad.
get the bar back anyway.
Right.
So just do that again.
You can.
Those first like 2-3 seasons of Hawaii 5-0.
So you
were
want to
good.
see Cheers?
I would love to see Cheers.
What's
Everyone is alive.
like everyone's still
Everyone's
alive.
doing well.
No one's like a big drug addict or anything.
I mean, Woody Harrelson would probably be a little harder to get.
Well, he's kind of a big star now. Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of them are not.
Or not. Well, Woody's on vacation. They do the thing what they did with the Olsen twins.
Well, he's married to the rich girl, right?
Oh, that's right.
can-
That's
Oh,
right.
that's right. Oh, he knows.
You
He
remember?
knows.
Good for you. And the second show?
Wings.
Oh, I would take Wings on a heartbeat.
That's a good choice too.
That show is so goddamn funny. Mm-hmm. So funny. Wow, you really put a little time and effort into this, and we only brought this up like 5 hours ago.
I'm a content machine.
I mean, Cheers
Tell you.
Cheers was one of mine too.
Yeah.
I definitely would love to see Cheers. What do you have?
Thunder in Paradise.
Yes.
You know, seriously.
You know, we try to make this a serious show.
And you wonder why I'm bitter?
Wait a minute. Wait,
You
wait,
wonder
wait,
why I'm
wait.
bitter.
Did the other side of the table just say this is a serious show?
What's wrong with Thunder in Paradise?
Besides everything.
There was
I'm not
Knight
drinking
Rider on the.
It's not a polar pop.
on the water.
Really. Even though it says it.
It does say it.
It's Diet Pepsi, but yeah, it does say Polar Pop.
It was just Knight Rider.
Well, right.
Knight Rider.
Put on a boat. Knight Rider was great.
Yeah, okay.
Come
Best
on.
thing Mr. Feeney ever did was leave that show.
True.
He made the show.
You're right. He made 2 shows.
True. You signed the book.
So your answer can't be Boy Meets World. So
they already did that. I don't.
So do you want the Boy Meets the Girl Meets the World?
No.
The Wonderful Years?
Oh God, I've never really actually watched that show. So
Well,
Corey,
if
what
they,
about you?
if they didn't kill off half the cast and the finale,
So mine's a little unconventional just because it was only on for 1 season.
Well, okay then.
But I really wish that Firefly was.
Oh yeah, I knew that's where you were.
yeah.
When you
That's a
said
good-
1 season, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know where it's going.
But not
know
counting that
Firefly?
one, my all-time favorite show when I was growing up as a kid that I would love to see them do something with is Quantum Leap.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I didn't like how it ended.
I actually liked how it ended.
Wasn't a huge fan.
He was a guardian angel. That's how it ended. Like, he wasn't alive, but he was actually a guardian angel helping people out. I mean, I thought that was a good concept instead of the concept of him jumping in and out of bodies.
Right.
You know? I don't know. I thought it was
Well,
good.
he had the option to not.
Well, that's probably true. I don't know.
I think
That was a
they
good
I
show,
think he
though.
gave him the option at the end that you could keep going, or if you're done, you're done. That's it.
Because basically, wasn't the
He was
bartender?
dead.
The bartender was God. Am I correct on what
I don't
my
remember.
opinion of it was? You watched it, right? Was that not what it basically was?
That's one way to interpret it, yeah.
That the bartender was God and he was a guardian angel that
It's
was
kind of
going
like the
in
end
and
of
out.
Lost. Like, what happened? Who cares?
That was not like Lost. Did
I
you
don't
say
know.
like Lost?
That's
It
the
was
only episode
not
I
like
watched.
Lost.
I didn't watch Lost at all. I think
They
we went
jumped
to.
the goddamn shark on that
Did I
show.
go to your house to watch it?
I don't remember.
Or was it Tommy's? I never watched the show, and it was like, oh, the big finale. All right, I'll go check it out. Mm-hmm. And I watched. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't watch the show because that ending would have sucked.
You know, they could do Home Improvement too.
they could.
I mean, he needs a new show.
Yeah, that'd be. I better hear that.
I don't know what.
Didn't they do
two
like
boys
a
are-
movie or like a special with them being older? Like
No, but I think they all appeared on the other
or like
show.
a
didn't they?
reunion or something, right? I think they did
Just,
a reunion.
just Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He was the only one, and
then
what's her
his
name?
wife
Yeah.
was the next door neighbor or something.
But the 2 kids didn't.
I had to sneeze, and I don't want to sneeze. Trying to not sneeze.
But that's the thing too, is like, because I loved The Last Man Standing, but it's been off the air now for like 3 years.
It's
Yeah,
only
I
been off for like a year and a half.
think it's been like 3 years. But I mean, either way,
don't
like
have
she'd
to look
already.
it up.
I'm gonna look it up. But you know, everyone's too old now to like really just start it back up to where they left off.
I mean, one that would be awesome. It's completely undoable. But if you
Nothing's
did,
undoable.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
No, you can't do it.
That's
Uncle
right.
Phil's passed away.
Yeah, that's right.
You can still do it, but he's the new
no,
Uncle
but
Phil.
if you're looking to do the real cast,
Ben says bring back Urkel.
Ah,
oh, I'd do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'd watch it. What the hell? Why not? Him as an adult?
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Will Smith as the new Uncle Phil handed down lessons to the next generation. That's a good one. I like that idea. That's a good idea.
That is actually a good idea.
Yeah, but then you'd have to get his kids involved, and
I don't want his real kids on there.
That's
no.
probably how it would
God
go,
no.
though.
God no. Jesus for
you'd
the
be
love.
whipping and nay-naying all over the place. It'd be,
You know, yeah, well that's true.
Well, as long as like Jaden Smith could be like the deadbeat dad.
They are doing a
Like-
Bad Boys 3 though.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean,
What if he's
there are no
Jazzy Jeff gets
original
thrown out
ideas.
every show?
I mean, did you see the new Jaws trailer?
Oh, you mean the Meg? Yeah.
I mean, I'll watch it. I'm not going to go to the theater, but I'll watch it.
I won't.
I will.
I never saw Jaws.
Me neither.
Wow.
wow. Think you might need a bigger boat?
I know a salsa shark.
You what?
Yeah, see, he knows. The Clerks.
I know.
Salsa shark.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
It is, but I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
I do wish they were making Clerks 3.
It will someday.
Speaking of reboots, that's what the hell that whole movie's going to be about. The one he's doing.
No,
The
he's
Jay and
doing
Silent
Jay and
Bob.
Silent Bob now.
Yes, but it's going to be
A reboot.
it's going to be a reboot.
Oh, yeah. No,
where they're trying to
'cause
stop the
originally he-
reboot of their own movie.
Right.
Which
Well, because originally he did the whole, like, he woke up in the middle of the night and had this grand thought for the next Clerks, and he's like, this is going to be the best movie I ever did, and then halfway through, he's like, I'm not doing that anymore.
now that he's alive,
I'm gonna do
now
Jay
that
and
he's
Silent Bob.
alive, I think you're going to see more out of Kevin Smith.
Hope so.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
I think you're going to.
I
think
would love to see in modern day Mallrats.
Oh God, dude!
Well, he tried.
When he tried to do, he tried
not
to
the
pitch that
animated
TV.
one.
No.
He tried
to pitch a TV show.
I don't want a TV
Netflix
show.
And stuff.
I don't want a show.
I would take a TV show.
I would take a Mallrats TV show.
Yeah.
I think a Mallrats TV show. Yeah. You could have all new cast. That's fine. I just think it'd be excellent because of the different types of things you could run into every half.
Because that's the thing is like sometimes a reboot is good, especially for when something ended. To like you look at the world and society now, and you wonder how Roseanne and Dan would react to some of the stuff, and that's what we're getting now.
Yes.
How are you going to react to having a grandson who cross dresses? You know
why you can't do Mallrats and malls are dying. So.
Oh, yeah.
But you know that.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
But
filmed
the shit mall or the
it's
dirt
all
mall
filmed because he filmed. There was a mall being demolished, so they filmed everything. And
he
then
just
the
couldn't
mall,
sell it.
The mall,
like nobody would pick it up.
It's gonna get picked up at some point, or he'll just sell it.
Yeah, he'll just
do it on his own of some sort.
Right.
Go back to the roots like he did for Clerks.
But man,
he did it himself. And just
have you seen him on?
I haven't seen him lately. No.
How much weight?
Since
he's lost like 35 pounds or something like that.
Well, I know he did at one point. He lost.
He looks fantastic now.
Well, he cut out meat.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. I'm just happy he didn't. I mean, I saw Jason Mewes in Boston because he was there for Facebook gaming.
All right.
He was doing a bunch of stuff on Facebook streaming, playing Fortnite. I think he was playing Fortnite. But yeah, he was there. That was pretty cool. I didn't see anyone else there, but that was the only famous person I saw.
Besides you.
Besides who?
You. World famous bitter boy.
Besides.
And on that note,
JT. I saw JT, baby. Up close and personal.
Which JT? There's so many JTs.
Did you get a selfie with him?
He went to a concert.
JTG?
He went to a concert.
Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
The real JT. The only JT.
All right, and let's pay some bills.
It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big fluffy bun.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
At Wendy's, we serve a hamburger we modestly call a single. And Wendy's single has more beef than the Whopper or Big Mac. At Wendy's, you get more beef and less bun.
Hey, where's the beef? I don't think there's anybody back there.
You want something better. You're Wendy's kind of people.
It's your call. You can enjoy the fresh baked quality from Domino's Pizza or take your chances with the Noid. You can have pizza made to your order, or you can count on our famous 30-minute delivery, or you can taste the quality from Domino's Pizza, so avoid the Noid. Domino's Pizza delivers. Call now.
Do a little.
I told wrestling was the last segment because we don't want to scare everybody off.
No, we're going to talk a little baseball.
But more importantly,
we're going to be talking about the Mets.
Hockey started today.
Oh.
No?
This guy.
How are your Vegas Knights doing?
I don't know how they doing.
Pretty good.
All right.
Just letting you know.
I don't see it on ESPN, so I don't know.
I mean, here's the bandwagon. Go ahead and feel free to jump on.
Yeah, for the first time in 12, 13 years, I'm not even paying attention to hockey playoffs.
Why is that?
Because the Rangers aren't in it.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
It's all right.
So who's in?
Who's favored to win?
Who's in? Who's out?
The favorites, Pittsburgh, Boston. They're the favorites kind of for the East, and Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
Those are the three that are the big three out of the East. The West, I mean, there's no like standout great team.
Yeah.
So really the West is kind of open.
Okay, so Phil, somebody who doesn't know what we're talking about, how many teams get to the playoffs?
16.
Okay, so okay,
8 on each side.
I just want to know how many people we were like.
So Tampa Bay's up 3-0 right now.
Do they
Boston,
do like
Toronto's
series?
tied at 1. Washington's up.
So
Pittsburgh destroyed Philadelphia.
Or is it just like
is it single elimination? Is it like a
best
one
of
and done?
Best of 7.
Best of 7 for each.
Yeah.
Each round.
because it goes to like June, so I knew that there was more than just like
basketball does the same thing. Basketball starts on Saturday.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed if they went to the AHL style where the first round was 5.
It used to be like that.
They should just do all of them 5. until the last one.
They should make it exciting. It should be like Hockey Madness, like March Madness, single elimination.
Yeah, they get enough
one and
upsets
done.
as it is. They don't need to go to a single game.
I know this will never happen, but I think what could help them in the long run, and all the purists would absolutely hate it, and I think baseball needs to do it, I think basketball needs to do it, and NHL needs to do it. The championship game's one game, period. It's an event. It sucks because that ruins the history of the Stanley Cup, being able to come back, the NBA Finals.
It's never going to happen.
It'll never happen.
Because it's all about money.
But people watch
More games
football.
equal
Patrick
money.
will watch the Super Bowl because it's one
it's
game
not-
and
but
we're just hanging
if
out.
If it wasn't for the fact of injury concerns and all that, football would be the best 2 out of 3.
You what?
Yeah, instead of a single game.
And football's been doing
Dan
that
would
for
watch
50
football. He'll watch the Super Bowl.
I'll watch the Super Bowl, but like you can't have a World Series party unless it's Game 7.
Right, and you never know if you're getting a Game 7.
Right.
You can
So
have
if
a
there
World
was
Series
one
party,
game-
you can just do 7 of them. Or 6 or
It's
5
the
or 4.
The party that never stops.
Yes.
But if you knew, like, hey, it's the Stanley Cup game. Cool. It's going to be a big party. Everyone comes over. They do the commercial BS, so you get the randoms. It would be an event. I think they would actually make more money. But that's just my
the thing.
thought.
Between 4 and 7 games, and
Too many
one
teams
game.
in the playoffs. Been saying too many teams.
I agree with that. Because there's been teams in the NHL and the NBA playoffs that don't even have a winning record. Above 500, obviously.
In the NBA, yeah.
It's happened in the NHL.
Couple in the
well, maybe
NHL.
not in the NHL so much because of the ties, but you get what I
Well,
mean.
no, you do get in the NHL, but they do a point-based system, too.
Yeah.
So if you tie...
Well, you
they
can't
don't
really
do
do a
ties anymore,
point.
but if you
Tie goes to
lose,
the
but
Rush.
you
You
go
can't really
to
do a
overtime.
point-based system if it's just win-losses.
No,
The
but you
ties are-
could. I mean, if you did it like in baseball, it goes to extra innings, you both get a point. Like in hockey, you both get a point. So if the game goes 14 innings, you lose, you still get a point. You win the game straight out, you get 2. Like
I think
hockey
hockey should switch to like they do for the Olympics, where there's 3 points to be earned in each game. So if you win regulation, you get 3. If you win in overtime, you only get 2, and the loser in overtime gets 1.
I mean, he's got a point. I mean, there's more teams in the playoffs than there are out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary. And stupid.
It's the damn millennials with their participation trophies.
So is it about
that.
30 teams in the league?
Yeah.
Okay.
14 teams don't make it. 16 don't.
do make
Good
it.
for
Actually, I
you.
believe it's 31 with
Wow.
Vegas.
31
What's
out
with the
of it.
math? Come on, guys. Let's reel it in a little bit.
I'm just trying to learn a little while
I can't
Here.
follow it.
You can't follow math?
No.
Oh.
Terrible.
Kids are in Common Core now,
Terrible?
so.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, so
Just
Mia,
terrible.
So Mia is a Rangers fan and kind of a fringe Philadelphia 76ers fan.
Fringe.
Well,
Fringe.
I stopped paying attention to the NBA years ago.
Everyone did if you're a 76ers fan.
Long before long before the tanking in the process started, I gave up on the NBA.
That team is
I came
damn
across
good.
an NBA game
I've
where there was
been-
probably
I've been-
about 2,000 people.
Since they've been on TV, I've been watching them and
That
following
team
them.
is
so it's a
good.
weird feeling for me to have the Rangers not in the playoffs and the Sixers in the playoffs.
I said it. I thought the Sixers would be the surprise team in the playoffs this year. At the beginning of the
it's setting
season.
up-
And
it's
people
setting up
thought I
nice
was
for them.
nuts.
I
I
mean,
might
it's-
even have said it on this damn show. So I have actual footage.
I mean, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
I actually think you did that.
I'll
that
take
sounds
your word
familiar.
for it.
That's not.
I know I said it to people, and I'm kind of shocked by it because I did not think they were going to be that good. But it's a young basketball team.
The East
with
is
all
going
the
to
talent in the world.
be pretty good coming up.
Huh?
The East is going to be a lot better.
Yeah. 76ers are going to be damn good, dude.
And Boston's really good.
Just got to keep Kyrie healthy. That's
Well,
it.
we got Tatum. We got Brown.
Well,
we
you
still
got- yeah,
have the
yeah.
first round pick this year.
Yeah.
I mean, they're looking really good. And you got Hayward coming back.
Toronto is freaking good.
Toronto's good.
Like someone was saying on the radio today, if Toronto was any other city, we'd be talking about it. Like they have the second best record in basketball, and nobody's talking about them.
Most people couldn't tell you a player.
I know because they don't get any type of
Drake,
you know.
right? Drake.
Yes, Drake.
Yes, Drake.
So because they're a Canadian team, do their points match like the currency?
Right.
So like
they
for
would
every-
have the second best record if that
Every
was
10
the case.
points they score, they only get
Or
they
they're
only
having
get 7 or 8.
five, yeah.
They only get 7.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Yeah, you know.
Other
7 and 3/4.
Other teams would probably love that idea. They've been playing them
get
too.
a better country.
Are they also the only Canadian team?
Yes.
Yes,
Currently,
currently.
yes.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Toronto Raptors.
I knew the Raptors. I just
Okay, I
didn't know
didn't know
if
if you
there
knew
was
this. I was trying to help you out, pal.
kind of following off the.
And you know, and here. I'm gonna give these guys
here we go.
a little time to gloat. How you guys baseball teams doing?
Oh, wow.
Pretty good.
All right.
Pretty good, my friend.
How did you guys do last night?
We lost.
Yeah, David Price kissed my ass because he's on my fantasy team.
Well,
damn David Price.
Wow.
Whose fault is that?
Stupid jerk.
Hope
David Price's fault. That's whose fault.
I hope
it
you didn't pick
is.
him up until like the 5th or 6th round.
I got him later in the.
All right, but then that's still not a bad pickup.
No. First 2 games, he didn't allow a run.
Not exactly, but he's still a wild card.
Yeah, he always is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How are you guys?
What did we say 2 weeks ago? We're not doing well. 4-7 right now. I have no idea what the hell's wrong with that team.
It's all about health.
But 3 weeks ago on this show, I said we would take a step back, and I knew it. I did not think we were going to be as good as we were last year. So, at the moment, I was correct.
I'm just more happy the fact that the Yankees are on pace to have more strikeouts in a season ever.
It's also 9, 10, 11 games.
It still makes me happy.
I know there's a long way to go.
I mean, these guys are 9-1.
9-1. No,
Yeah.
we won last night.
10-1. Yeah, 10-1.
You're 10-1, which means they're on pace to go what?
Yeah.
That's not happening.
No,
That's my point.
well, hold on.
So we
Fun fact about the Mets, though.
The strikeout pace is usually pretty accurate, though.
Is that this whole rebuild has been all about the young pitching that they've acquired.
Well, they're all back finally.
Assuming that Matz is pitching tonight and Harvey pitches tomorrow, will be the first time that those 5 starting pitchers have all pitched consecutively where one wasn't hurt.
Wow.
We said it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Stay healthy. Damn good baseball.
Sweep of the Nationals that everybody kind of picked to do well in the playoffs.
Well, they still will.
Still early.
It's only April.
I can gloat.
You can gloat all you want.
There's 150.
But I'm going to bring the footage up. I'm going to bring the footage up when you're 50 and 50, and I'm
Look at
like,
Patrick
there
with
you
the
go.
Baseball math.
I know.
Yeah.
What's with the math? Come on, guys.
I have an accounting degree, kid. That's kind of my thing.
Wow.
Now we're
I got an accounting degree. Oh, hoity-toity over there. Whoa. Did you really just lay it on the table like that?
I did.
Good Lord. God, Patrick.
Jeez.
We'll have to set up another website, Bitter Boys Tax Service. Taxes.
Well, if we can make any money,
20% goes to the show.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I like the people how Stanton struck out 5 times,
And they were booing
in
his
2
ass.
different games, and they're like, "Well, Stanton's never struck out more than 4 in his whole career." It's like, yeah, but he played for the Marlins. He never got up 5 times.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
But I'm
so
loving
on
that.
MLB The Show last night, I had to have seriously the worst outing as a hitter. I went 1 for 9 in an 18-inning game.
Hey, at least you kept the streak going. Got to hit the streak.
Jesus.
There's nothing more annoying than in MLB The Show that when you're on like a 12, 13 game hit streak.
It happened to me yesterday.
And then they don't play you, and then they pinch hit you in the 8th.
And you don't get
and
it.
you don't get it. And
Not even that.
ruins a streak.
For
That
some
is
reason.
so annoying.
For
Can I
some
just say
reason,
no? We want you. No. I got a streak,
I'm
man.
batting like 340 against right-handers and like 2-something against lefties. And sure enough, 12-game hitting streak, I face a lefty. I'm like, seriously, why can't I hit these guys? 0 for 4.
That's why my guy's a switch.
God dang it. That's all right. It's all right. Great game, by the way.
Hashtag nerd sports games.
Yep.
Nerd sports games.
Nerds.
What? Actually,
That's
we
tough.
did play a little nerd games during Mania.
Did you?
Yes.
Guys.
Well, no one
I
showed
actually-
up, so it was just me and him, and we played a little nerd game.
We went and got pizza and shit and watched it in one of the hotel rooms there in Boston.
There you go.
A bunch of us. There was like 6, 7 of us in there. Freaking probably loud as shit.
Oh, wow.
That was probably one of the better times watching it in a long time because a lot of fans.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get more into that.
Not the bitter.
When we
After
come
these
back.
messages.
What
we come
message?
back.
from Little Caesars. 2 pizzas for $8.98, plus a free 8-piece order of crazy bread and a free 32-ounce Coke Classic. Enough food to make a family meal into a party.
America's game. It's fantastic.
What the hell are you doing?
I got into it. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
it's America's At first, I thought that was an NBA Jam.
I thought it was Coach K.
It was certainly my jam.
Sega Genesis because it has the similar start, but graphics were actually too good.
So we had another sporting event this weekend.
Yeah.
Did we?
All right, we're at 10 minutes.
Get a little caught up there, brother.
Well, let me tell you something,
Dad. I can't calm down.
He is out of control, ladies and gentlemen.
It was
Patrick's
Fan Mania weekend.
I watched 12 shows.
12 shows he watched this weekend.
How many?
12 shows.
I didn't even know there was 12 shows to watch.
Well, if you count Raw and SmackDown, I watched 12 shows this weekend.
All right, so Raw, SmackDown.
No. Go the other way. What did it all start with?
All right, Friday.
Thursday, Bloodsport.
Jesus, Thursday.
Thursday, Matt Rose, Bloodsport. And then Evolve, whatever Evolve was.
Okay.
Friday would have been the Hall of Fame. Evolve again. Joey Janela, Spring Break 2.
Who?
Joey Janela. He's top indie guy.
These are wrestling shows?
These are wrestling shows, yes. This includes...
sounds
I think
like
he's
an
just
MTV
making things up
special.
because he knows we don't watch
Joey
them.
Janela, Spring Break 2 had the clusterfuck.
Electric Boogaloo.
And
Weekend at Jigaloo's.
he faced Great Sasuke in a hardcore match, or like a extreme rules match.
All right. You're just making shit up.
I think so too.
All right.
Probably.
Keep going.
I think you're naming dead wrestlers too. These
Pretty
guys
sure
don't
you did,
exist.
actually.
These guys don't
But
exist.
anyway, NXT.
Then Yokozuna came back.
Ring of Honor, Supercard of
Junkyard
Honor.
Dog.
Awesome.
Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that. Was it any good?
Kickoff, WrestleMania, Raw, and SmackDown.
Well, the kickoff in WrestleMania.
Well, right, it's one show, but I'm just...
Well, listen,
How was
brother,
the Ring
they
of
could-
Honor?
you could
I
call
knew
it
nothing
4
of it.
shows.
You could call it 3.
Once you got past the streaming things, I had to watch it, I think it was
They had streaming
Tuesday.
issues?
I watched Tuesday before SmackDown.
They're not too savvy?
No, the fight app went down, their thing went down. It was horrible, so...
Friday.
I was trying to watch them
Terrible.
side by side with
Terrible,
NXT.
terrible.
So what was your favorite event
What was the best match of the entire
weekend?
Tommaso and
17
Gargano.
hours that you watched?
Tommaso and Gargano. 36 minutes unsanctioned match in NXT.
I actually watched it. I still don't get the Gargano heat part of it. It was just a good match, but...
You mean Ciampa's heat?
Or yeah.
I was going to say Gargano.
No, he has no heat. But
It's because
Gargano's
Gargano,
actually over.
I also
it's
don't
because
think
he's so
gonna have
over
any
that
traction
Ciampa
either.
has the heat. I think that's...
Gargano's really over.
NXT.
Well, no, I think he'd
I
be
don't
over.
see it.
Yeah.
I don't see
but
it going.
NXT, but NXT you still had 15,000
I think it's the Sami
people out
Zayn
there.
all over again.
No, Sami Zayn's fine. How's Sami Zayn not fine? He's still
Sami
on the
Zayn
shows.
is not fine.
Yeah, he is.
He is
Bullet
not
Club
fine.
is not
If
fine.
you think he's in a healthy spot right now,
What is he in a bad spot?
I
Really?
think so,
Well,
yeah.
Sami...
He's no Dolph Ziggler who doesn't get anything.
Oh,
he's
and
on
one of the
every
highest
episode
paid
of every
wrestlers on
freaking.
Well,
WWE.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sammy was
Thing.
in a marquee
Sammy's
match.
involved in
Dolph was in a
everything.
battle royal. I'm pretty
All right, well, let's talk about this goddamn show because I had to watch it. So
No, you didn't.
No,
You didn't have to watch anything.
Did you watch the entire 5 hours?
No,
I fell
Well, then
asleep
you
for the
can't
last
talk
match.
about it.
no. I was supposed to come over here
Yes.
to watch it with my good buddy Keith. I had some work to finish, and then by the time I finished work, I wasn't driving the hour and a half to get here because then it would be over. So I just turned it on, and then once it was over, like the next day, I went back and watched the rest. So
Fair.
I didn't see the kickoff show,
You didn't miss much, really. I mean,
so I just saw the main card.
the Cruiserweight match was all right. The Battle Royals were Battle
That's all
Royals.
he asked. Did you watch the 5 hours? That's the main card.
That's fair.
All right, highlight match of Mania.
Matchamania?
Highlight match of Mania.
that's
what do you think
Well,
was the
you're
best
chewing
match?
freaking jello
Yeah,
beans.
he said that way too fast.
I
had no idea what he said.
Let me swallow the microphone.
I mean, that's easy.
like of Mania?
That was Charlotte and Asuka.
Okay.
Was the best match on Mania.
Technically, yeah, that was the best match.
Yeah, probably. most entertaining match was freaking the one I did not expect to even have any entertainment in at all.
Which one?
Rousey and Angle and Triple
that
H and
was
Stephanie. Because it was entertaining.
way better than I thought it was going to be.
Way better than I thought it was going to be.
I'd agree with that.
Like, I had no interest in that match.
I had a little bit, just for
I
what
will
it
say,
was.
Stephanie is a dying breed in the wrestling world because she sells her ass off, in a sense, with the crowd. She plays it up. No one else does that shit.
No.
Like, she's hated because she's running her mouth. You know what I mean?
But backs down. Knows she's going to get her ass kicked. Gets out of things.
I have no interest
accidentally.
in seeing like their ring entrance. Seriously,
Stop with the goddamn tricycles.
What
it's
the
not cool.
hell was that? You know, I don't know why it's not cool.
Because you knew The Undertaker wasn't going to do it later.
That's true. But the 6 women riding real motorcycles.
I know.
And he's on his trike. And I'm like, dude, you look like the biggest giant tool. Oh, my God.
Didn't he do, like, very similar entrance last year?
Maybe
Yeah.
year before,
He
I
had
don't
the
know.
car. Yeah,
The
all
police
the police.
escort?
Oh, yeah, last year was,
Yeah.
and she was on the back of it, right?
Yeah.
Steph was.
Yeah.
Well, they had to
This year
cut
she's-
budgets and just use the same one again.
Did you see that short little like clip that was like all spliced together of just backstage footage of them like over the week? And you could just tell Triple H is just like, I don't know why I'm still here. Like, she's just nagging, and he's just trying to tell a story. She interrupts him, cuts him off, and he's like, yeah, so last time we were here, yeah, I was in the hospital. Oh, you mean we? We were in the hospital? Yeah. We were in the hospital. Yeah, because I was there. I'm pretty sure it was Triple H who was injured.
He looked really good, though.
He did?
Well,
Like, he's got himself in really good shape. Like,
He's-
lost a lot of weight.
He's got a big match in Saudi Arabia coming up.
Yeah, I know. Against the guy that got squashed in 3 minutes.
Yes, he
by
did.
the 53-year-old Undertaker.
That was
Josh gave me an explanation on that. You go ahead, though.
Oh, I was gonna say the most annoying thing of the whole goddamn show was people wrestling in the ring. Oh, let's cut to John Cena sitting in the crowd. Like, who cares? Who gives a shit? There's stuff going on in the ring. I don't care what his reaction is. And it really sucked that he had to run backstage at the end of the best match on the goddamn
that match
show.
was already over with, though.
That's what I said.
It was
is like
already
it
over,
didn't.
and they already
luckily, it
celebrated.
didn't take away
Yeah,
from the match.
I don't feel like
but
it did.
I felt like they shouldn't have done it right.
I
then.
don't think they should have done it at all.
No,
but whatever.
Well, the match shouldn't have happened at all.
I didn't understand what was the point of telling him that he was here. He runs back. He comes out ready to go.
Elias said he was.
Well,
that's kind of how it played out.
Yeah, but still, you know.
That they 100% should have just left it at that. That would have been such heat for Elias. It would have been perfect.
Yeah, he could just come out and did his thing, and John just came
He's
in.
not here, John.
Well, Josh says that Cena wanted to put the Undertaker over at WrestleMania.
Well, that's
so that
fine.
he's officially gone, and that's why this happened.
Whatever happened to the old adage that you go down or you go out with your shoulders on the mat?
Not in this case. That's
It just doesn't happen anymore.
But it doesn't matter because it's not his last match.
Well, there's no territories.
No,
anymore
yeah,
either.
no, it's
He's
not.
got a casket match against Jericho now.
Well, yeah, it was Rusev.
Yeah, I don't know what
I'd
happened
love
there.
to hear what's going on with that.
I was really happy to see Rusev.
Well,
in
did you
that
hear
spot.
his tweet?
Who?
Rusev's tweet when that first got announced?
Bury me softly.
Bury me softly, brother.
That's awesome.
So maybe that had something to do with it.
Well, he asked for his release, and that's why they put him in the U.S. title match instead of the Battle Royal, because they're trying to keep him.
But he's
a lot
And
of
then they
people.
put him in a
most
match where
over
he knew
guys-
he was going to lose, and he's just like, bury
He's
me
one of the most
softly,
over
brother.
guys in the company right now,
and they don't put him over.
and because they didn't make it.
Yeah, I
But
know.
is he
But they did, though,
over,
though,
or
so.
is the Rusev day over? Like, if they actually
Hand in
run
hand,
it...
brother. That's like asking if Bryan Danielson's over or is Yes over.
Yeah.
It's the same goddamn thing.
Well, no, but Brian is over.
Yeah, so is Rusev.
But the yes chance over too, because they do it all the time, whether he's there or not.
Yeah.
But when he's there, it's magnified 500%.
Rusev's over.
Okay.
Because the crowd, I know it as a fan that the guy's way better than what the hell they promote.
Well, you can hear it when they come out. Like, they chant for him, but when he comes out, like when Aiden English comes out, he gets a little bit bigger pop than he did when he's by himself. But then when Rusev comes out, it explodes. You know, it's a lot more of a pop than just Rusev Day, Rusev Day. You know, it's not just a chant.
Well, that's just what I fear, that it's the Rusev day thing is the over
No, because
part.
they
But
wouldn't. Why, who cares? I mean,
I don't know.
you
I'm
could
just-
get a chant for any guy. You know, what the hell is Braun Strowman's thing? You know,
Get these hands.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like it's like the Bray
goddamn
Wyatt.
thing.
Like his entrance is over with all the Fireflies, but then he's there and it's.
But they're not even
there.
over with that anymore, man. The Fireflies thing started to fade away too.
Well, I think they realize that it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, now
yeah, he's just going to lose.
In the
Whatever.
grand scheme,
Now he's a
does
big
anything
star
matter?
again,
I
brother.
just need my light so I could read my book here.
He's a big star again now.
So,
yeah, we'll see you next week.
So thoughts on the Strowman
Picking the kid.
picking the kid?
Shit.
I didn't care for it. I
Might
mean,
have been one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
overall, I thought
I've
Mania
seen a
was
lot of
really
dumb things in
good.
pro wrestling too.
Yeah.
And there's not too much to like poo-poo on when it comes to Mania as a whole, but
I thought
mean,
it was
if
a
you
good
start
show overall.
nitpicking,
Well, I
the
think they had an
Cena thing and that
opportunity, and
were
they
kind of
they had a real good opportunity to put somebody over, and then they just used it as a joke.
I saw Colin Delaney today and told him that I wanted him to be the guy, and he's like, that would have been awesome. He goes, that would have worked too. Like someone like my character,
Yeah.
whatever it may have been,
Right.
would have been way better than what they did.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't like. There was no payoff.
no, and all you did is
All you did is
took
take
the
the titles off
and
them, and they're probably going to win them back anyways.
And the Saudi Arabia show, yeah.
well, we don't know now.
Well, we hope that Hardy and
Well,
Bray would win it.
Well,
but-
because they have the whole shakeup happening too.
well, that's true, but yeah, that's a good point. Actually, the shakeup wouldn't that disrupt their?
It could.
I probably won't. No, I probably won't.
I would think those two need to, as it
so
is.
what
the
they
bar.
the revival and the Usos change, so they just go for those belts. That's how they
I
fix
still
it.
don't get those guys. I don't know.
Revival?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I don't know how they're so over.
They're not.
They are. If you read like the internet,
Well, the
boards and all
IWC
that.
they're over with because they're workers. They're
Everyone
bland.
keeps
saying
guys. They're bland.
Well, they don't have characters, but they have their in ring is what everybody
And
likes.
I don't.
They're a throwback to the old school. I don't see it.
Well,
What
'cause
was
they're
this?
like the brainbusters
What was this
kind of thing.
Firing
I just see
of Paul
short, out of
Ellering,
shape
too.
indie guys in a match.
Well,
That's
because he
all.
doesn't want to travel.
I know that, but I mean, they needed a way better way of putting that.
They should have just come up
what?
without him.
Yeah.
What was? I mean, he was just there, like, hey, go out there and do something.
Who?
They
What?
might.
The Authors of Pain are on Raw, and then when they were leaving after they won, they went like that to Paul Eller, and they told him to stay back. They don't need him anymore. But they didn't say that.
Right. They
I
just
think
said,
he was
"Stay
just
here."
being used to help them in NXT.
Oh,
now
yeah,
that
but
they're
he
off.
doesn't-
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
but he
the point:
doesn't-
is why didn't he just stay there and like?
He didn't need to come with them. They could have just
Right.
come on their own. Corey's falling asleep, by the way.
I see that.
So I will say, I think Corey had the most correct predictions out of all of us by passing.
Passing on most. Yeah, I was wrong on almost everything.
I don't even remember half of my picks.
What do you guys think of the main event?
I missed it.
Did not like it.
I didn't. I
It's
didn't
okay.
fall asleep intentionally. Like it's not like a rib.
It's-
Like the match sucked. I fell asleep. I legit fell asleep.
I'm tired of Brock Lesnar.
I am too.
I really just don't care anymore.
I'm tired of both of them.
I'm not tired of Roman because of the way they're
Yeah.
pushing Roman. That's not Roman's fault. Let me just keep booking you to lose. That's not his fault.
Well, I'm just tired of seeing this feud.
Yeah, I'm just tired of the Brock Lesnar part of it.
It was
Like if you gave me Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor or Samoa Joe
Yep.
or whoever that with the title in it, I would love it. Roman can work.
Well, yeah,
He's
look
just
at-
not entertaining to me. Like I get like the in ring isn't horrible. It's like everyone else in the WWE. You have your set of moves, whatever, but he's just not entertaining.
That's because
Like-
that's what they book him to do.
Well, even when they try to give him stuff that's entertaining, like he can't get it out as an
He's
entertaining
been fine.
fashion.
I mean, you didn't like see him when he called out Brock Lesnar and then Vince McMahon and then went backstage. All that stuff was fantastic.
that wasn't
because
horrible.
he was booked that way.
But people will try to say, well, what's the difference between what they're doing with Roman Reigns and what they're doing with Braun Strowman? They're shoving you both down your throats or whatever. I'm like, this guy's entertaining. He's funny. Like
Because
the
that's
stuff
what
that he
they're
does, they
booking
give him
to
some
be.
funny stuff to
He
do.
wasn't funny at first. Now they've changed the gimmick.
Yeah, but they try to make Roman do some funny stuff too, and it just
Well, yeah,
it
but
wasn't
the
working.
problem is that Vince is writing his stuff,
Yes.
and Braun is probably just getting stuff from the.
Well, that's fine. Whatever they're
regular guys.
doing with him, he's not entertaining
Well, right,
now.
no,
so
absolutely
that's
not. But-
whether it's him or whether it's writing,
It's
it's
Finn
not
Balor.
working.
Finn Balor wasn't entertained. Now all of a sudden he comes out with a smirky look on his face, cocky attitude. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, oh what's wrong?" It's the same goddamn guy. It's just now they're telling him to do something different out there.
Right. Then they need to tell Roman to do something different because what he's been
They're
doing
not
the last
going to.
2 years isn't working.
They're just going to let him keep getting beat down.
Have you missed the last 15 years with John Cena?
Yeah, it's no
It's
different.
the same thing. He had a
Yeah, but he's
character.
over.
Everybody like
He's selling the merch. He's not over with the 18 to 35 male crowd, which is fine.
Roman?
No, Cena.
Cena is. Cena's over with everyone.
Well, now he is.
Now he
Cena's
is.
way over with everyone. All that John Cena sucks is just, you suck.
It's the Kurt Angle.
It is not.
It's the Kurt Angle thing.
Plus, the fact that we have a Roman Reigns now definitely helps.
Oh, yes, it does.
Because now it's,
now
well,
you
you know
got
what?
Cena
Maybe we were all right with John Cena, because now we got this guy.
That's true.
Take
But
the devil
the
that
same
we know.
thing's going to happen with Roman at some point. It's just
They're gonna be like, wow, he had that really good feud with AJ, and the matches with Braun were
Like,
good.
people hated The Miz for a long time, didn't think he belonged where he is, all that stuff. Now The Miz is just, everyone appreciates what it is. Like, he's over us.
I mean, I hope it changes for him, because what we're seeing right now, I
feel bad for the guy. I think it's terrible booking on their part. I really do.
And I don't think they're going to send him to SmackDown because they're stubborn.
Keeps losing. And then the booking of that.
Oh, after the second one he kicked out of, I'm like,
well,
enough.
I hear there was an audible called. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
Well, yeah,
that Roman was
cut.
actually supposed to win, but there was no support to him, and that's why Lesnar was mad at the end. When he got backstage and was like flipping out because there was an audible called.
He was flipping out because they called the match because Roman was bleeding everywhere, and they're like, "You got 2 minutes. Get off end the match now."
Because he ain't going to stop bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding too
and then
much.
we don't want to go out there with a doctor in the middle of the main event.
I mean, obviously, I don't have any connections there. It was just something I was reading that's why they did it, and they were going to just have him win it in Saudi Arabia.
Pissed that they cut the match.
But that's fine with everybody because that match already
needed to come to an end.
Well, he'll win it in Saudi Arabia because
how many more F5s were you going to do? Holy crap,
I think he's going to win in Saudi Arabia too.
It was
because he won't
get booed. Do you think he's going to win in Saudi Arabia?
Brock? Depends on
Roman.
It depends on how long this contract is that Brock signed.
They're probably going to do the thing where they throw him into the cage breaks, and he hits the floor.
He signed a one more appearance, and it's so he could lose to Roman.
Because they don't seem to do the climbing out of the cage thing anymore, really.
No, they do both. Well, they do both a lot of times.
I think he's going to beat him. And you know, I don't know why I think he's going to beat him. Because I think Samoa Joe's going to beat Roman.
At the Backlash?
At Backlash, for the title.
That makes
and
sense.
Roman will keep the title for like legit week and a half.
2 weeks, whatever it is, yeah.
You think they would do that to him?
Yes. Yes.
They 5 minutes, 15 seconds with Sheamus. They did that with... He didn't hold it very long when he won it after Mania.
Plus, he gets the title moved around a little.
They've had plenty of opportunity to move the title around.
Lesnar at SummerSlam, but I can't see where that's for the title. I just can't. And Jesus Christ, did Bobby Lashley, has he aged?
No.
Guy's 41 years old.
Oh, black don't crack, brother.
Oh, I guess.
I was thinking about that. Isn't Styles 40?
He just said that.
Yeah.
Did he really just say that?
Yeah.
We apologize.
We lost half the viewers when we started talking wrestling. Anyway.
This is true.
We did actually. We're
Literally, it's down to 5 from 10.
And it might be all of us.
It might be.
I don't count.
I don't know.
But so main event.
I thought overall.
I was really hoping the third
out of a 10.
I was hoping the third match was going to be AJ and Nakamura. That's why I said to him, I was like, "Wow, we started."
You said it on our chat.
Yeah, I was like, "Great, first 2 matches, awesome. One more, and I'm good." I could.
Right.
If you're talking the 5-hour show, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
I would say so. I mean, it was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Because I had zero expectations, I'll even give it an 8.
Oh, there you go.
I don't have a problem with that either.
No.
It was one of the more enjoyable ones.
It's
in the
probably
past
the best WrestleMania I've seen in years.
And how many have you seen?
The worst.
It's probably the first one I've seen in like 20-some years.
Well, be glad you missed the last 19 then.
That's not true. 19 and 17 were good. What are you talking about?
That's a good point. I really did think it was good. But I do have a question to ask.
Shoot.
Where the hell was Kid Rock on Sunday?
On his cruise, bro.
Oh. I don't even think he wanted to be there on Friday.
Jeff
I think he wanted
Foxworthy?
to be there on Friday.
On the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think so.
What was it, like 4 minutes?
Well, yeah, but
I don't think he
a
even
lot of
cared.
those celebrities don't take that long.
I just don't think he cared to be there.
Yeah, maybe not.
It came across like...
He might have just been like, wow, everybody's going to talk forever.
Dude, did you see the stash? He looked like freaking Jeff Foxworthy.
He looked like a douche.
He did.
Sorry, Patrick.
That's all right. I didn't buy tickets to go see him.
Buying tickets to go see him?
I already did.
I just don't get what the point. I don't get the point of bringing him in was.
I
like
don't
everyone thought. I mean, it was the most obvious thing.
Swerve.
It was
to make us all
everybody.
think the American Badass was coming out.
They should have. At least that would have made sense.
No, because he couldn't come out on the trike. It was already used.
Yeah, he could have came out on a real bike.
That's
Be
true.
like, this is how a real man rides.
Probably can't even ride anymore.
Yeah, sure he can.
I'm sure.
He
Yeah,
can
I'm sure he
barely
does.
move. He was blown up. 3 minutes, he was blown up.
But that was my biggest gripe of that whole thing, was the fact that you have a guy,
Right, not that much.
like Cena's been putting on clinics with like everyone in these last few pay-per-views where you're like, oh wow, Cena could really work, and then you're going to have him lose
Especially
to a
for
53-year-old guy in
man.
3 minutes.
He really can work. That's the thing.
Right. It
He
just
is
didn't
40,
make
right?
sense.
It's 40?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, so it was AJ Styles, and who moves better?
Well, AJ.
Well, Cena still moves good for a guy his size.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, Cena and AJ for their age it's pretty ridiculous.
How goddamn terrible was Shane McMahon?
Oh,
on
he's
that show?
terrible.
He is awful.
He should not be in the ring.
He always has been.
I know.
If he's not falling off of something high, he has zero use in the ring.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Someone.
But it was still a good match.
I mean, whose
overall.
punches are worse?
Well, yeah, but it killed the crowd.
It was saved by basically Owen Zane and.
Well, I think that was.
Daniel.
I think that was kind of the point, though, to kind of bring everybody down a little bit.
Yeah, too far down though.
Well, you're right, but
they didn't recover.
I mean,
well, what the hell could they recover to?
Well, apparently midget pancakes to doing the worm.
Right. The only. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Love the fact that they just literally
everybody.
destroyed the Usos and the New Day. Not with heel moves, with just brute strength.
Right.
Loved every freaking minute of that.
Yep.
And I love the mask, by the way, on Brody. That mask is freaking kick ass. Love it.
You mean Luke Harper?
Was so goddamn happy. Huh?
So you mean Luke Harper?
No, I'm talking Brody. That's who he is to us.
I know that.
But yes.
No, that was,
I thought that kicked ass.
oh yeah, I mean that it would have been stupid
Did
if they
you just
came
seriously wipe your nose on?
I had an itch.
Come on.
It
You
wasn't
know,
a wipe, it was an
He's
itch.
got an itch.
This is a wipe.
Oh.
All right. Well, good 2 years, guys.
Bye,
All right.
everybody.
Next week I'll bring presents for everyone.
Hey, who's got worse punches? Shane McMahon or Studley Steve McKenzie?
Shane, because Studley only does chops now.
No, I think he still does the little.
I don't know.
He
That
Studley
one's-
does
that one's-
headbutts
that
and
one's,
chops. I know. I
that one's
referees
different.
matches now.
Would you say?
I said Studley.
Studley.
Well,
I'm gonna pass.